Hey there, beautiful people. So I just did a video about dreaming of having a baby. But I want to talk about pregnancy dreams because there are some very common themes that women tend to dream about when they're pregnant. Now, first off, when we're pregnant, our hormones are off the chain. And so dreams are going to be very vivid and they're going to be very emotional. So, just recognize that off the bat and make sure you're journaling them. But four very common themes. One is women tend to dream about their mothers a lot. Now, remember, dreams are not literal. In many cases, they're metaphorical. And so the dream could be talking to you about yourself or motherhood in general and not necessarily about your mom. So that's what you want to, when you're analyzing your dream, that's what you want to remind yourself. Another very common dream is women dream of delivering an alien, which speaks to the metaphor of this thing that comes out of our bodies. And it's pretty foreign, even though we know it's a baby, but it's still pretty foreign. And some of them come out looking like aliens. I'm just saying. I mean, not my babies. All of my babies were beautiful. That third one, though, woo. Okay, so another dream that's very common, and that is dreaming of giving birth to a stillborn baby. All five of my babies came out healthy, and I never had that experience in my life, and yet it was a constant dream that I had throughout all five pregnancies. So for many of us, that is a fear or anxiety dream. It's our worst nightmare. And granted, there are some women who do have premonition dreams. But in either case, you don't know if it's a premonition dream or not until it actually happens. So to squash your fear and your anxiety, do what you can do to take care of yourself and your baby during your pregnancy. And remind yourself that the likelihood of giving birth to a stillborn is very small, even though it does happen. Another very common dream while pregnant is dreaming of giving birth to a baby with a full set of teeth. Teeth dreams in many cases is about communication, right? And so you can look at this dream depending on what goes on in the dream, but you can kind of look at this dream as you're trying to communicate, you want to communicate with your baby, you want your baby to communicate with you. And it also kind of lends to the side of an alien baby. So while you're pregnant, make sure that you're journaling your dreams. I know a lot of times we don't have time to do it, but journal as much as you can because this is a highly spiritual time. You may be getting some premonition dreams, but you won't remember it. And you know how that pregnant brain is. You don't even remember what happened 10 minutes ago, let alone the dream that you had 3 months prior. And so here's a perfect example. When I had my fourth baby, I called my girlfriend. I was like, girl, I can't believe I'm pregnant. And she was like, oh my gosh, remember you told me you had a dream that you were pregnant? I was like, no, I told you that? She's like, yeah. She was visiting me like 3 weeks prior and she stayed with me for an entire month. And she said, I don't remember what day it was, but you came into the room, you were sitting on the floor telling me about this dream that you had of this light-skinned, curly-haired baby. You don't remember that? I was like, no, I don't remember that. What else did I say? He was like, girl, you were just really upset and amazed that you had a dream that you were pregnant and the reason, of course, was because I had just had a baby like 18 months prior. And so I told her, no, well, as it turns out, that fourth baby came out looking exactly like she said I dreamt it, but I don't remember dreaming it. I didn't write down my dreams because I was overwhelmed with motherhood, homeschooling. This is the fourth baby in less than 2 years. Breast cancer, I had just been diagnosed a year previous. And so it was a whirlwind in life for me. Anyhow, journal those dreams while you can and whenever you can. They're going to be very emotional and very vivid, and that's okay. But pay attention to those dreams.